Hello, it's me again, playing Trails or Trials of Cold Steel. Let's see, this is where I left off the last time. Okay, I gotta go straight for a little while. That's back this way.
I welcome all challengers. My turn. Huh? My turn. Good night.
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me. How about this?
I'll handle it. Here.
Of course. Ta! My turn. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, go this way. Yep. I'm getting there.
There's a light.
The sound's getting louder too.
We must be getting close to the exit now.
I'm trying to heal myself. Wait, there we go. We're going to here. I guess I can't save yet. That's pretty. I like the sunset and the waterfalls. Story event is here somewhere. Okay, I see it. I was just trying to see if I could get back here and fish. Go to... I can't move them right now. That's weird. I guess I can't move them over. Okay. All right. That's weird.
Whoa, this is incredible.
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist. Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano. Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes, and that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield, but I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
I had no idea.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
So, you don't?
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
Well, let's see what's coming up. Okay, now he's back. All right. I don't know if there's any places to fish around here or not. There's water down there. I don't think I can get down there. I was just trying to see if there's a place I could fish, but right now I'll just go on because I don't want to bore people. Let me see, where is this at? It's not here? Oh shit, where is it? Ooh, I swear. Okay, I will be back.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
Let's see,
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
well, I don't look like I can fish here. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's go here. Like I said, this is my first time through this, so I'm just trying to find my way around.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past, your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, Your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really?
Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized, during all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You aren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you?
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right, I'll officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Go!
Hey! Shatter!
Target locked. Here.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's
She has a point.
Well then,
very well. I'll accept this victory.
well, anyway,
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but how about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
I should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
My turn.
Of course. Hi! Yeah!
Okay.
Of course.
I'll handle it. Target locked.
There! Gotcha!
Right. Shatter!
I'll handle it. Target locked.
Should have seen that coming.
It's not over yet.
No way!
My turn. Huh?
No way!
I was careless.
Of course. Arcus activate. Hut.
Get that!
Of course. Delicious. My turn. Arcus activate! Hut. Right!
Eat that!
Right! Hey!
Locked and loaded! You won't get away!
My turn.
This is so ridiculous.
We should keep going. We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students? Are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
Drinks are on me someday.
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first, let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
Let's see something here.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
My turn. Sit.
Okay.
Right. How about this?
Right. Huh?
My turn.
Here we go. Sit.
Of course. Huh? You still have a lot of training to do.
Just coming here reminds me of last night's ordeal.
Sounds like you had a rough night.
Okay, I'm gonna hit system, save. Let me find the underground tunnel. I think there it is.
Oh, he snuck up on us!
Too slow!
Too slow.
My turn.
My turn. Here.
Good night!
Right! How about this?
Too slow.
Go!
Okay. Here.
Here we go. There.
Right! Keep it up, everyone!
It's my turn. How about this?
I'll handle it. Targets eliminated. Let's get going. Done.
I did it.
Okay, let's see where I'm going here. Okay, this goes nowhere. Oh, I hate this map. For 1, waterway 2. Okay. See, that's broke. That's got to come down. I bet ya. Oh, here's a switch. I think. Looks like a switch. No, I'm gonna have to find the switch for this. And I don't know where it's at. I will be back when I figure this out. Wait, here's a switch over here, I think. Yep. I wonder if I can fish out here.
I wonder when that mechanism was made.
I'm guessing a few hundred years ago at least. Probably during the Dark Ages.
I can't fish
Those
here.
were difficult times back then.
Anyway, let's see where I'm at now. Turn this away.
That one looks annoying. Watch.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
My turn.
Let's see.
My turn.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna run from these.
We should retreat. They have us surrounded.
Right! It might be wiped. You won't be so lucky next time!
I gotta save my stuff for the battle fight coming up. Let's see. That. Where am I? Or should I be going the other way? Let me see something here. Waterway 2. Waterway 3 is up ahead. Okay, I gotta...
I welcome
Here
all
come the fish
challengers.
again.
My turn. Retreat. It didn't work.
Right! It might be wise to retreat. Impossible!
Right. We should retreat. Farewell.
Let's see, can I fish out here?
This area is full of water.
I'll bet there's some way to drain it.
Oh,
Let's
not
have a
one of
look
these.
around then.
Let me see something. I'll be back.
There!
I'll handle it. Here I go.
Leave it to me! How about this?
Of course. Shatter!
Okay.
Go!
Here I go. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Looks like you can do something with this. You can't fish back here? That's really weird. But okay. Oh, there's something over here I can't get to. I'm trying to figure out how I gotta get over here. Excuse me, I'll be back. I don't know if this is 3 or what. Okay, we made it to 3. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Quest Monster? Where's Quest Monster at? Oh, this is confusing. What the hell? I might have to pause this many times because I don't want people to get bored watching me trying to get through here. So, it's my first time through this maze. Where in the... I gotta see something. I'll be back.
This place seems like it goes on forever.
My father sure gave us a real humdinger of a job to deal with.
Well, I'm sure we must be getting close now.
They caught us off guard, but no matter.
Too slow.
Fool!
My turn. Time to retreat. Jerks.
Go! Retreat! Let's keep moving.
A challenging foe. We should engage.
Watch out. This is a tough one. Go! Retreat! Let's keep moving.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
My turn. Retreat! Let's keep moving.
I think I climb up this.
Is that a treasure chest?
I got the treasure chest. But there's nowhere to go after that. Okay. I wonder if there's a lever around here somewhere. See, quest monster. Oh boy. I think I just came out of that waterway. Looks like I'm going back in the same direction. I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm coming up on it. Let me get what's in here. Now what does this do? Does this go somewhere? Oh, that's draining all that. Okay. So we drained that. There's nowhere else to go that I can see. Like, I gotta get over there. Let's see, quest monster. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I gotta do that. I'll be back again. I have to keep pausing it. Okay, the monster, I'm gonna heal up. Monster's coming up. I wonder how hard he is to get down. I'm surprised there's like 1,000 of them somewhere. Or 3, I should say. Go to tactics. Go to Link. And get her over here. I know that looks like a weird link, but okay, we'll do it that way. System, save. Alright, let's go in. See how this... Oh my god, I was wrong. Oh shit.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
Broken.
Leave it to me. How about this? Go!
An opening! Of course. Ah!
Okay. Here I go. Now. Okay, Ree.
Right. My turn. There.
Okay. Here I go. Now.
Got it. Leave it to me. Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
You have my thanks. Of course. Huh? Off guard.
Gotcha. Here we go. Too slow.
Okay. Here I go. Now.
Got it.
My turn. Off guard! Machias!
Leave it to me! Eat that!
Here we go! Ta!
My turn. Got it.
Got it!
Leave it to me! Hang in there, everyone!
You have my thanks.
Here we go! Ta!
I'll handle it. Here we go.
Of course. Ta!
Okay.
My turn! Sit! Go!
Broken.
Leave it to me! Hang in there, everyone!
You have my thanks. Of course. Now!
Gotcha! Go! Ta!
My turn. Here we go. Got it. Okay, Rean.
Leave it to me! Ta! My turn! Ta! Right! Eat that! Now!
An opening! You kept up very well.
Whew, you weren't exactly making it easy.
I did it!
An A+ outcome.
I've only done.
All right!
I gotta walk all the way back. Ugh. Maybe put this in case a monster comes.
I spied treasure.
Yeah, which I can't get up there to get.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
A worthy adversary.
Go! There! Ta!
It's my turn. How about this?
My turn. Hi!
Okay. Here I go.
Here we go! Ha! We'll cut our own path. Sit!
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
there's a photo.
Oh, that.
Aw, look at cute little Machias there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit. Now her family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She died. Around 6 years ago.
Oh.
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this. But considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me. It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman. Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through. But my father proved to be a very capable government official. And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young, but Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count. Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about. Until he appeared. He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall. Though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day, and eventually the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status. As a child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple. And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept their relationship. Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between. And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice. And the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage. But they began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. They made her life a living hell. Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father. But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help. And finally, it became so crushing that she took her own life. It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him. "But I told her," he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life? After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall. And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
I don't even know what to say.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. And first I blamed her fiancé, then his family, and the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them. To show how right I was. How wrong they were. But deep down, I knew the truth about my hate. I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
You did?
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiancé was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness, despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect. Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion, but getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
Machias.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this, but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself. If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm. Always mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
That's the most irritating part! He does it without thinking!
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say?
Okay, I'm gonna fish. This one's too hard to catch. I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this one either. It's too tough. Yeah, cancel for now. I'll have to do some other fishing quests. This is over here somewhere. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Okay, let me see something here. There's another quest going out. Okay. There's something inside.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself. I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Reen?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What? This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see! Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid!
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed, a crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Ah, what spirited youths you are!
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I will be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
Okay, I'm gonna end here for today. I'm gonna save this first. System, save. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Peace. Later.